Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's good?
What's up? What's happening?
How y'all feeling today? What's up?
Good.
Good.
Wonderful.
What y'all did today? What's going on? Talk to me.
I ran errands.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Just one
all
of those
before we
days,
got
chores,
here.
whatnot.
Yeah, adulting.
Adulting at its best.
Yeah.
you know?
I need to do some adulting. I need to do my laundry. Got a food shop.
Child's play today.
It's a lot of stuff I got to do.
Same
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Work. Adulting.
I overpaid on food that I should have just ate before.
Yo,
he actually had
man's
really good-
plate. I've never spent $20
On a sandwich.
on a sandwich.
No, that wasn't a
and
sandwich.
a bag of
But that's a
chips,
city sandwich, though, right? There's a
wasn't
difference.
even-
and it tastes
Bruh.
worse, right?
It was a sandwich.
It wasn't worth it.
That's just.
I don't know. The way you ate that
Every
looked
time-
like it was worth it.
Yo, I'm dead.
Yo.
he went
Hey,
through
yo.
that shit.
Hey, yo.
He went through that shit.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
He definitely
to
did.
say, yo.
Yo, how long it took you to finish that? 2 minutes. Tops.
If I would have ate it consecutively, I gotta make a proper turn pause. But I'll 6 minutes.
Yo, I'm dead.
You lying.
That's, nah.
Cap.
Yeah.
That's big
No,
cap.
I could have a PR and eat it. Like
We.
A PR on eating crazy. Yo, let's really get into
You
it.
heard?
Yo, it's your boy D. Aaron Elijah. We here with another episode of Speaks and Sip. Who I got with me? What's going on?
Overpaying Gary.
Overpaying Gary's crazy.
Yo, what's up? Talk to him, Mo.
You already know who it is. Orlando.
And we got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? My guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
the one,
sir,
the
yes, sir.
only. Go
Good
ahead.
vibes
Israel
himself.
Hoffman, one of
The.
the founders of Good Vibes Worldwide.
That's right.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
your shit, man.
This who always talk about reference in the last the last show.
the New Year's
the
John.
vacation.
Oh. Oh, okay. Now it makes
He's
sense.
like, all right, now
Yeah,
it
now it makes sense. Now it makes
Oh,
sense.
so you didn't know? You didn't
Nah,
know?
nah. I just saw you at the gym and I was like, oh, he's cool.
Yeah.
So Izzy, talk to me. Who? Two questions.
Yeah.
Who is Israel Hoffman,
Uh-huh.
and what is Good Vibes Worldwide?
So those questions are always funny to me because, like, when someone asks you about yourself, it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
crazy to just talk about yourself. But I'm an event curator. I'm a host, and I've been dabbling into like MCing. And Good Vibes Worldwide is one of the events I started, a brand, a lifestyle, and yeah, man, I've been doing it weekly, and it's one of these things that it kind of grew into what it became. Started like 2015, I would say.
Okay.
I don't remember the time, bro. I've been doing so many events, bro. It's just
Been grinding.
fire,
Been
bro.
grinding.
Everything
That's
just
good.
blends
Yeah,
into
yeah.
one.
Work, man.
but yeah, I started a brand, and it's become a lifestyle.
That's what's
So,
up. That's what's up. Let me ask you, how did that really come about? Like, what inspired you to be like, okay, I want to curate. Like, I want to event curate. Like, I want to have these type of parties and
So
be in the scene.
I was always into music. I mean, going way back, I played ball, but I was always into music, and ball didn't go the way I wanted to. So I kind of transitioned like basketball into nightlife, because when I first started, I wasn't going out. So it was just strictly basketball, playing basketball.
Practice,
Yeah,
all that
exactly.
type. Yeah.
So when that was out of my life, I was like, damn, I don't know what else to do, right? Besides go outside and get lit and go to these events.
Yeah.
And my uncle, who is like one of these big people that would go to a lot of events and like a socialite, basically. So he took me out, and like he just showed me this world that I just got hooked, bro.
Yeah.
It was one of those
fun.
things, yeah. So proper etiquette being my best friend.
Okay.
Growing up, we would go to these events together, and it got to a point where it was just like, bro, we go to these shits every weekend.
Let's
Like,
do
what
it
are we
ourselves.
doing? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So Prop was like, yo, I'll become a DJ, and you don't have to, we don't have to worry about, we could do our own thing. So we kind of just curated into our own thing. But long story short, because we've been doing this since 2015, it was a strategy for me personally, because what I was doing was I was modeling, I was going to these free events, I was being a part of events, and
Just trying to get in, like trying to
yeah,
network. like,
exactly. So
building.
my thing was, if I'm not throwing an event, I'm gonna be a part of an event. Or if I'm not an event, I'm managing Proper Etiquette, who's DJing, and I'm getting him into these events. So yeah, we ended up doing our own thing. We've been in the trenches for 10 years. I mean not 10, I'd say like 8 years. And then I LLC'd it last year. And Yeah, man, it's just been surreal. It's just been like a blur because like when you're in the fields, you don't really see what you're doing until like things start clicking, you know?
Absolutely.
And
Okay.
things started clicking, I would say like right before COVID.
All right.
And then, you know, we got residencies and all those things came about.
All right. So early on, real quick, let's just hold at that position real quick. Early on in that phase, what was like for you personally, what was one of like probably your like scariest moments or scarcest moments where you're like, I'm not sure if this is gonna like be what I want it to be?
Scariest moments. I think all of our, you know,
Yeah.
scariest moments
Going
probably
through the
would
process.
be COVID.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a time because before COVID, we was like gelling. It was like, you know, the name was starting to click. People was understanding what Good Vibes was. And then we all had that like moment of silence, you know, for like a year. And for me, all I had was Nightlife. So I didn't know what to transition to. I didn't know what to do. Like it was probably one of the times I actually dealt with like, you know, depression, anxiety, and trying to figure out like, damn, when shit starts clicking back, what am I gonna do? You know, is Nightlife gonna be the
Absolutely,
same?
yeah.
So that was a big moment. But again, man, like I don't know what it is, but like when my back is against the wall, I find a way to just like kind of go harder. And we found a way with Rise Radio.
Okay.
So we found a platform where we could kind of like finesse, not throwing a party, but it's kind of a party because they're streaming through Twitch.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a back end.
They're gonna watch us turn up.
Yeah, exactly. So we had a podcast every Thursday. Shout out to Rise Radio and Al and Val. And they gave us a platform to do every Thursday there. And we kind of finessed it where it was like, yeah, it's kind of a podcast, but like pull up and, you know, you can watch and chill. So we kind of rolled that out during COVID. But to answer your question, yeah, I think COVID was like
The like
yeah, it was
the
like one of those
scarcity
things.
moment.
'Cause I never had
Y'all wasn't throwing no illegal parties during
so we was doing we was doing that too. We was doing that too, for sure.
You know,
Yeah, parties in the basement.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
supposed to
I didn't
have.
want to say that part, but you know the vibes.
Nobody was wearing no
You know what I'm
mask.
saying?
No mask.
Yeah, everybody's got the COVID.
Yo, bro, nobody give a fuck about that mask.
Yeah.
Certain people did, but like when it came to like people coming outside at night,
People were still outside.
they was outside,
Yeah, they
bro.
was still
Yeah, the
outside.
illegal parties
Outside.
was crazy, bro. In
Yo.
New York, like
Yo.
there was like so many, and they were getting shut down like left and right.
Only
Yeah,
thing
they
on
were.
the flyer was enter at your own risk.
It's facts.
Yeah,
Like you horny, you outside. Like
Somebody
that's exactly what
sneezed,
happened.
that's
you horny? It's
Somebody sneezed,
COVID.
that's
Yeah,
when
they
music stopped.
couldn't
like,
fight. You couldn't fight horniness, bro. When it came to COVID.
Somebody sneezed, the music stopped. Everybody was
Yeah.
That's crazy.
getting out of here.
So all right. I did a little research in reference to like where you guys are now.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys have like technically when it comes to the party life, like you guys have like a series of events. Right? So in no particular order, like I know for a fact I've been there myself. You guys had like recently the Deja Vus.
Yeah.
So early 90s, 2000s. You guys have a R and Bashment.
Glow parties.
What's up?
The glow party.
I'm a peon,
My boy
right? Put me
Garrison
on.
knows. My
Go
boy
ahead, yeah,
Garrison
say
knows.
yeah. So what's the series of parties?
So
like,
yeah,
break it
like you
down.
said, like the series of parties with me, since I do residencies every Saturday,
yeah,
our whole agenda is like we got to keep it fresh. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So under the Good Vibes umbrella, you know, we can't saturate ourselves. Like if we just doing the same party every Saturday, ain't nobody really gonna come. So we created a series of parties, me and Cyrus, and we have about, I believe, 5. We have R and Bashment, which is when we buy the stage, we rent the stage, and we put it on the dance floor, and it's like an R&B dance hall experience, which we kind of like.
the music cut off recently on that one.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Somebody kicked the cord out?
Yeah, you know how they be jumping on the stage, and then
What
one
song
of
was
the
playing?
cord got loose on his laptop. But it was lit though because it was a song that he played. I don't know the song. It's like an African track song, but it's like very big.
Yeah.
So like once it stopped, everybody just kept going. Like they
They
just
knew
kept
the lyric-
flowing
they
over
knew
it.
what-
And my
they knew the
MC,
vibe
yeah,
of the song.
Young Prince knew the whole lyrics too on the MC, so he's going with it, and everybody's going with it.
That's fire. The vibe is
And then
there.
it was still
Probably
going.
Tyler.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
continued.
vibe is
So
there. But go ahead, yeah.
the R and Bashment, yeah. So we kind of like focus on the DJs being on the stage
Mm-hmm.
and then putting it in the middle of the dance floor, like a boiler room vibe. I don't know if
Okay.
y'all peep boiler room,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they put the DJ by the crowd just so it can get more of that interaction. But the R and Bashment, we do that. We started that. We have the Sanctuary, which is like an Afrobeat, my piano experience.
Okay.
Then we have the dancers come out. We have all that. And then we have Deja Vu, which we mentioned.
Yeah.
Which y'all be
Yeah.
going to all the time.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
where it's at.
I went once.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Yeah, I didn't
fire.
see him, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's
Because
at.
I was in the-
So,
I was in the corner.
that's more his vibe.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I was in the corner playing beer pong.
No, okay, so hold
no,
on.
no, no,
So hold
that's
on. We didn't even
different.
get to that. That's a whole
Yeah,
different.
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
That's on the Lord's
my
Day.
bad.
Nah, we
Yeah.
get that in the story because, you know, we
Yeah.
champions over here, you know, me and D and Elijah.
Nah,
you
they
know.
went. Y'all went crazy.
Of course,
Yo.
you know, we still got
Yeah,
that.
I went
type of-
crazy.
That's
That's
only because
when-
I didn't go though.
When Sun Daily spin back,
See, but then
ain't
gotta
nobody
remember
seeing
us.
us.
That's
They gotta
because I
Ain't
didn't
nobody
go.
seeing us.
They gotta remember us.
I was
you
playing
heard?
them by myself.
Oh damn.
You lost that game.
Yeah, he
gangster.
lost though. You know what I'm saying?
No, we
He
never
lost.
finished the
But-
game. Don't lie.
Yeah.
Don't lie on
Two against
camera.
one is crazy.
Don't lie. We
You
can run
walked
it back.
off, right?
We could definitely run
That's
it
a
back.
quit.
We
No,
will.
that's a quit.
Yeah.
We can run it back.
Get out
I'm
of
just
here.
gonna see our gold. You heard?
But go ahead.
But yeah, so we did. Sorry, the last one was Sanctuary. Deja Vu is the 2000s throwback party
Okay.
where I give away prize money for the best outfit inspired 90s, 2000s.
Oh, people dress up.
Yo, they get nice. It looks,
Yo.
it's nice in there, bro. Like people get dressed up. They're like, it's like nostalgia. It's just taking it back. Everybody's dressed like,
Like
90s.
2001.
I'm just now
It's
finding out
dope.
about this.
So in an art form, just to go, sidebar real quick, it's dope to even see people tap into that. Like to really like it, because keep in mind, like everyone, well, let me not say everyone, but people will have like their idols or favorite artists and things
That's
like
me.
that. So yeah,
That's
so,
me.
So
Why ain't y'all
imagine.
never told me?
And what year were you born?
86.
Okay, so then,
You know what I'm saying?
that's,
Like, that's
that
him.
hits home, bro.
Bro, I'm
Like,
He was your
telling you.
age then.
that hit home, bro.
Doing the Cabbage Patch, bro.
Yeah, bro. They weren't doing that at a party.
Yeah,
They don't know what-
No.
They don't know about that. That's the thing. But that's fire.
But yeah, that's a dope art presence just to see people really still tap into that.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to music now, like music is so different and it changes like so like vastly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to hold on to that, I think is pretty dope.
It's the
Yeah.
best era anyway. So
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
And I don't want to be
like-
biased because I was born around that time, but
And I see people actually
it's
dress
just
up.
it's just music
Yeah.
was made out of positivity.
They're
Like
involved.
everybody
Yeah.
everybody
You know what I'm
just wanted to be there and have a great time.
Right.
And that type of
Now it's
Yeah.
about money. They don't even care what they put up.
Nah, so that's probably one of my favorite parties out of it.
That's what's up. Yeah. I'm not mad at that.
And then obviously the Sun Daily, that's what you was talking about. So I had a
Yeah.
residency in Williamsburg and Freehold during the summer, and I was doing like a brunch party type vibe.
Yeah.
So
That was a good vibe. I enjoyed
Yeah,
myself.
that is one
It
of
was
my
a lot of
That's-
fun, man.
that's
That was
an
a lot
open
of fun.
every
space,
Sunday.
like-
yeah,
I don't be outside like that, and he dragged me out.
yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, we gonna go to this thing, and you gonna have a good time. I promise."
Yeah.
And we get there, it's nobody out there outside.
Mm-hmm.
You go outside, so we just go play beer pong. And then as time goes on, like every 30 minutes, just a
Yeah, it starts like-
wave
yeah,
of
New
people
wave
start
of
coming
people.
in.
The
And
engagement
the
was there.
music was fire. The
Yeah.
engagement was
I
cool.
appreciate that.
It was a good time.
No,
That's
fact.
what I loved about that spot because it wasn't like in your face. It was like it picks up at certain times.
Yeah.
So, like for me personally, that spot was ill because I'm used to just doing nightlife stuff. So like for me, that's where I want to go into more is like activations and like
Yeah.
experiences, building those experiences because like we was doing parties. I had games. We had ping pong out
Yeah.
there. We had
It's not as overwhelming.
yeah,
Right.
Like, you
don't
can
have to
go
be stuck in
sit
one
off
spot.
to the side and like they had like
Yeah.
Uno, beer pong, like
Connect
it was
Four.
Connect Four. It was a vibe.
I had
Ping
speed
pong.
dating activations. You didn't
Yeah.
go for that one, but I
Yeah,
had speed
crazy.
dating activations. I had my
Huh?
dad come
He
out.
said,
and
"Hold on,
go.
wait."
Like,
It's like,
Back up,
wait,
back up, back up.
I
no,
missed
dude,
that.
it was
Like,
nuts.
back
bro.
up.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
start over. Speed dating.
I had a speed dating Nisa, and we had they do this like speed dating activation. So I put him as host, and I didn't get to really like see it through because obviously I'd be doing this a lot. But we had them in a certain area where they have people sign up and have name tags, and then they had them lined up on tables, just going one by one.
That's dope.
And with Sundaily is,
Yeah.
if you haven't been to a Sundaily, y'all have the ratio of women to men is insane.
Yeah, it's
so
wild.
every Sunday was beautiful, bro. So like that is a perfect spot to do one of those activations there. But yeah, we had a speed dating. We had I had somebody come in and like make shirts and custom on t-shirts. Like those are like spaces that I can do more rather than just have people in one confined space. You know, you can go outside or you can go inside. Bro, so
Yeah.
rather than Shemansky or a nightlife spot, you're in one spot and you feel like you can only do a few things. You're limited. But when you can have a big space, you can put more to the table. So
And y'all got food there?
and we have food. I had my dad grill, bro. It was crazy. Mama Guava, like
Yeah.
third parties come out.
Yeah. That was good. That's
yo,
good.
To double down on what Orlando said, yo, this man right here got me out of retirement twice. I tell people, yo, I'm not going out. He's like, yo, just pop out. I'm like, all right, I'll go. And then my competitive side, talking about the beer pong and everything, me and Aaron started scraping people, and then people are really getting mad talking about us to other people. You get people that don't like each other clicking up. So me and Aaron like, oh yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
We doing something.
And then what was the first event we went to? It wasn't Deja Vu. I think it was a Sanctuary.
I think y'all went
And then he got me hooked on this song, bro. I'm not going to
Sanctuary. Yeah, it was
y'all
in my
gonna laugh
piano.
at me.
He got.
And then I sent you that voice note. I hope you don't have that no more. Sure. But yeah, my boy to go pop out.
I love that too because it's like it's people that stop going out, and when people like give me that feedback, like yo, I'm back outside, like I had a great time. I missed these times, like moments like that, like push me to keep doing what I'm doing. So I appreciate you.
That's good.
Speaking about love, that people got no excuses not to come. These spots are so ill.
Yeah.
It's comforting. Oh my God, I messed up.
Did you say already?
Okay.
Already?
Already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say
Nah, but like, tell us about like the free RSVPs to like these places, because a lot of people will make an excuse like, yeah, I'm gonna show love.
No, man.
And then they don't. You just gotta reserve early, like, and that's one of the best parts.
It's tough. Yeah. It's
In a food truck, which I'm gonna hit one of these days.
Nah, it's not tough. Fuck that. Tell them like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm offering y'all free RSVP to pull. It's not tough.
It's not tough.
At
It's
all.
what I'm saying is, for me, like I gotta be more stern and more like, hey, like this is a great product.
yeah.
It is.
It deserves the amount of
Absolutely.
money.
Push
you know
that,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So the thing is that we do it consistently. So like my way of like bargaining with people is like, if I want to get you to keep coming back, I'm gonna give you a certain time to come back for free. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Versus if I keep charging them, you know, $20-$30, like at the door price during the time it starts. That's why I look at it. I mean, I could be that person and be like, yo, you got to pay me 20 because this is a
Regardless,
crazy
like,
experience
but it's
and the
fair,
ratio is
'cause even if
awesome.
they
The
don't-
experience is dope, right? But it's also like I have to fill in a quota at that spot every Saturday.
on
So
the
it's a
business
pressure.
end. They
Yeah,
don't-
and
And
exactly. They don't-
from the outside looking in, these people probably don't understand that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
The
saying?
business
So
side.
so shout out to the balance, or for you even trying to have
Yeah.
that balance, because it truly takes a lot to weekly on top of that to truly try to pack out a building and still bring that same level of energy to these people all the time. So
Consistently on both accounts.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Because
So-
I got to look at it aesthetically for my brand, and I got to look at it
Financially,
logistically
yeah.
for the venue. So that spot holds 800 to 1,000 people. So consistently, I got to put at least 500 to 800 every Saturday
I'm not gonna front.
in a spot, you know?
We definitely been in a spot when it was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the lights flickered. I think I can't think of the event.
You get one bright light, you see mad faces.
Yeah.
you know?
It was like a flash, and then it's like a sea of people.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is.
But to be honest, like in my opinion, you know, and obviously this is something I would love for you to push more. Like you said, just stand on it. In comparison, I don't know too much. Let me say that. I go to parties, or I've gone to parties, but I'm not constantly out there like that.
Yeah.
But from my point of view, I would think like those are advantages coming to your party that you would have. So like I know for a fact when you go to other parties, they will charge you straight up like this is just what it is, whatever, or they'll hike up prices. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's just like, yo,
Fact.
you're not getting this experience. This is what you have to pay. So for you to even give variations, or you know what I'm saying, a sliding scale from like $0 to whatever price point you want to get
Yeah.
the same experience, like yo, I'm not treating you indifferently.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the same experience. You're still gonna have
Everybody got
access
the
to
same
us.
opportunity.
Same
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's dope. Something I've witnessed, even the cash prizes. I don't know if that happens at all people's events, but that's something that's dope. The fact that people even dress up like that, it takes effort.
and
you
it's
know?
fair. Y'all don't pick. Y'all let the crowd pick.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what's up. Like,
And just to like piggyback off that, bro, like people don't understand the logistics that go behind it, right? Everybody just wants to go out and have fun, but like I got expenses, I got rental to pay, I got a lot of things that I have that comes out of my money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Decorations, all it comes out of our pocket. So like that's the thing a lot of people don't understand when I do these events is like I'm sacrificing a lot,
Yeah.
you know? those $300, $500 prize money, and
All that adds
all the
up.
That's a lot of y'all
giveaways.
pockets,
I'm
yeah.
giving that away, But I always look at it as longevity. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the more I put in, the more the people are gonna understand. And
Do you feel, sorry to cut you off,
No, you're good.
do you feel as if, right, in this, do you feel as if you're truly doing enough to put yourself out there?
Yeah, no. I think the thing with me is like I always want my actions to show. So like when I do these events and I do the small things, those are the things that I want people to kind of pick up on.
Okay.
And sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? So
What's out of your control, you obviously can't, yeah.
yeah. So like, if you know those type of things, like people come in and they see details and then people don't come in and they don't see the details, right? So it's a win-loss situation every time. But
when it comes to that, like, what is it that average patron, I guess you could say, what are you looking for that person to get out of that when you're doing those details and stuff like that?
well, so like, again, when I say experience, like those are like moments that people remember. So like those small detailed things, people can carry on for a long time. And those are the things that like for word of mouth, because that's the best promotion. Like if you had a great time at a spot, right? And something crazy happened that never happened before, you're gonna go out your way and tell people like, yo, bro, last Saturday,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers is wilding. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things that like, other promoters, and that's why I don't like, being labeled. I mean, I am a promoter, but like I like being
That's a part of the job.
I like being
That's
called
it, yeah.
a curator, right? Because I'm doing a lot. A lot of promoters that I know, and well, I don't want to speak on
Yeah,
that, but
no.
there's other people that do shit just for bread. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And they don't they're not taking chances. They're not doing all these little things, right? That I'm doing. So it's like, that's why I separate myself, because I do put myself in situations where I do lose, certain times,
Yeah.
and then versus, people are just going for a quick buck.
Right.
Yeah.
But, the small things matter. And
Yeah.
And it's been showing. You guys see it. You guys come every Saturday. It's not a reason why I don't put in 600 to 800 people every Saturday.
No,
me and
you
Cyrus.
put your heart into this.
So yeah, and that's what I
want.
want to show, to answer your
like,
question. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
good.
So when I do these small things, I want people to understand, like, damn, he's really doing it because he really loves this shit.
Yeah, you
you
do.
know, because I could be raping people at the door, like, 30, 40 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Give me this, give me that. And I've seen promoters do it.
If
And
not
but it
worse,
has a
it's
bad
normal.
rap.
if
It's
not
normal.
worse, yeah, that's
Yeah,
technically that's the norm, yeah.
It is normal.
That's
So
average. That's crazy.
I give people a chance, you know what I'm saying? Come early. You get it for free. If you don't come early, you got to pay.
Yeah.
It's a product. It's a really good product, right?
And you
I'm
tell
selling you
people
a
weeks
good
before.
product. The ratio, bro, is insane. It's 60 to 40. I give you stats. I can give people numbers. I have numbers.
They
you know
won't
what I'm saying?
understand, bro.
Nah, I
It's,
seen it. I
it's
seen
literally
it.
60-40,
They
bro.
won't
And they're
understand.
good
Facts.
looking women, and then just good looking people in general.
It's
Whatever
not
you
even
prefer.
that. It's
And
like,
the vibe.
It's like
Not to cut you off, it's just
no
the vibe.
violence, bro. Like any of your events, I ain't see no fight.
Yeah.
I ain't see no arguing. Well, but it wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't in the spot. It was something else.
And it's crazy. You could
But
see
they
these
come in
people.
and have good times.
You can see these people because it's such a good time. So if you a sourpuss, I call them sour patches, right? If you're a sour patch in my party, the
It'll
fact
show.
that everybody else is having a great time,
Yeah, you stand out.
you stand out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I could point you out. I'm looking at you right now. Why are you upset? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to cut you off. Speaking about like point you out, when you shouted me out that first time, it was like I felt like paid in full again. Bro. I was like, oh yeah, this is. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this feeling, and it was just like,
Bro, you say that too and that's why I always do it. And I fuck with y'all, bro. Like, because I just met y'all.
yo, when you
And
said
I got
yo,
y'all
shout out to
energy.
y'all.
We're
Yeah.
gonna talk about the story
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to
My
hear
bad,
that
my
story.
bad.
I want to hear that
So
story.
I always do
It's
that,
good.
bro. I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Bro, I get on the mic, and if I
Trust
see
me.
you pull in and you mean something to me, you're gonna feel that energy. Because when I go to a party and someone did that to me, it was surreal to me because I felt like the man. Like I came
my
in, someone
shirt
called
off.
my name. I was like, damn, like
That's what's up.
that's
yeah.
fire.
And
Like
everybody
and nobody
just-
knows who I am when I walked in, but
It
like
don't matter.
I
You
felt
feel-
that. You know what
yeah.
I'm
Nah,
saying?
when you
Yeah.
said our names and you dapped us, and everybody just,
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, yeah.
So now let me ask you.
Super
Everything
beautiful.
was on the up and up, right? So now with all that being said, what it's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah.
So now what are like the bad? Give me like what's probably like the worst type of situation you had happen in the nightlife? Because at the end of the day, it is still the nightlife. So I know
Yeah.
sometimes you have those sour patches, those people that just come to like kind of fuck shit up.
And before you
basically.
answer that, mine is I want to know the best, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Worst first.
So the worst one,
Even if it's not a comparison.
Does it have
just
to be at
that.
Shemansky primarily, or
Any,
just
any
in
venue
general?
that
anyone
you've
who
had,
started,
anything
shit.
that you've curated to?
I've been doing it for so long, so like, I think.
Political. There we go.
Yeah,
I don't know no bad. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
honestly, bro,
Yeah.
like respectfully, like, and I'm not even like
Yeah, no.
to my own horn. Like,
No, that's
there's
fire.
been moments where it's been scary, but like, I would say the most is like a fight. Like it hasn't. All right, I'll talk about one. One that was kind of like, whoa, that never happened.
Like that's out of the norm. Yeah.
Area in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I don't want to say the venue
no,
because I
no
do parties there all the time.
Yeah,
so
chill.
I ain't trying to throw it out there, but the environment, right?
I'll let y'all know later.
I keep it political. The environment is not so good, right? But the party is amazing. Like everybody's having a great time. And there was an incident where they were shooting outside. So it's not part of my event, but obviously it's right in it's around it. So there was a moment where people ran in and was like, they're shooting. So for me, I'd never been in a situation like that. I mean, I've heard gunshots, obviously, but to be close to it was like, damn. I took it like, oh my God, are they shooting in the party?
Yeah, nah.
So like we kind of shut it down. Not shut it down, but like, cause they ran in on frantically,
pause
but
on
like
everything, yeah.
it was a moment where I was like, nah, I can't do that. Cause then you put everybody in a panic mode. You know what I'm saying? So we kept it going, obviously. I was like, he was like, yo, no, we gotta put the music back on. You can't do that. So we put it on, but like it was a moment cause I thought somebody was shooting at my party. So I was like, fuck, like this is not good, like panicked. But it happened to be, it was just, altercation outside and motherfuckers pull out their gun and then
Dumb
shit
shit.
happened.
Yeah.
But other than that, with my parties, it's either a small fight and then it gets zeroed out because security does their
And
job.
then they get cool.
Yeah, but that's
Which is
nightlife. You're going to
crazy.
deal with that
Exactly,
shit.
that's
You're going to deal with
normal.
people fighting, arguing,
I'm
being
sorry,
jealous.
man. I'm sorry. I
All
was
that
like,
bullshit. But
oh,
I
That's why I be in the
can't
house.
really have a story where it was
Yeah.
bad.
in fact.
I mean, there's been points where I threw events where it wasn't as good, but it still was a vibe. I always made sure, even at my my worst parties, the energy was good.
You don't have no worst parties. Remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember them, but
So to what he was saying,
What's the best moment you ever had during a party? Like, yeah, this is it. Like,
the best one,
I would say top 3, but I'm gonna just say one to be,
I think the best one was.
Oh, yeah, we got an answer.
I can't say the actual party.
Nah,
but,
that's fine.
I think when I was able to book an artist on my own was my best one. And
That's the one on
that was my
Falco?
best one. Nah, and then like my favorite one was when, or actually I would say my memorable one was when Brent Fayez pulled up.
The shit
Oh, that's the
that I
second
got-
time we done heard this man's name.
Bro,
Yeah, dude,
I'm
so-
not going front. That's the time that I was like, I can't. It's 11
Yeah,
o'clock.
that
He was like,
was-
yo. I was like, it's
That was a
11.
game changer.
so let's
I got balked on for that. My bad. Go ahead.
no. So
Yo, the flashback.
yeah, right? Like, yo,
I got
damn.
balked
PTSD.
on for that.
So
Next time, you better
let's get
go.
into that, like that type of like that topic, and then
Yeah.
I'll go back to the devilish shit, right? So with that, like, okay, Brent Fayez, right? Obviously an artist, like I know for a fact, personally, I know like you like him as an artist, like that's an artist for you. For that list, has there been a list of artists that's come to your like events? You get what I'm saying? Whether it was surprise, whether it was like a part of the curation, like
Yeah.
whatever it was, like.
So like that's why I said with Good Vibes Worldwide, it's kind of a reflection of like I just want everything to be organic and like just the way the name, the title, Good Vibes. You know what I'm saying? So we had a few artists that pulled up organically, and we had celebrities that pulled up organically based on like the artists not the artists, but the talent that we booked.
Yeah.
So like I always base shit too like 75% fate and then 25% luck, right? Like these moments when they do pull up, it's fate to me, right? But it's also luck because it's like we book certain people, but we don't know the people that they bring, right? So for example, for the Brent Fayez, we booked Eden, DJ Eden, shout out to DJ Eden. I didn't know she was cool with Brent or she was familiarized in the Brent camp, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like,
shout out to that DJ.
yeah, DJ
facts.
Eden doing her thing, crazy.
right.
Shout out to that DJ.
So yeah, I just booked her, right?
Yeah.
So I got lucky.
No idea that
I had
was
no
there.
idea, bro. I had no idea. And I'm not a person to kind of praise on like celebrities, like I need you. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like it
It's dope.
always
It's a
highlights
bonus
it.
to
Yeah,
what
it's
you've
always a
already-
bonus.
Mhm.
And yeah, she just came. She DJ'd, and then she texted me the day of and was like, "Yo, Brent's camp might pull up." And for me, I love Brent. Like that's one of my favorite artists. Like these days, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, whoa, but. I got that so many times where people like, yo, this person might pull up. Yo, people try to finesse me, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's
They be like, yo,
cool.
this guy's pulling up. I'm like, all right,
it's cool.
Get me hyped, and then they don't come, and I look crazy because like I'm
So
going
you was
around
like,
telling people.
He tried to keep the.
Yeah, so I was like,
what
yeah,
I'm
Brent. But I'm like, son, I hope you
said, hold
come,
on.
bro. I hope you come. But I was like, all
hold on,
right.
how bad you fan out?
Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
damn, that's crazy.
Jesus.
Oh, no, it's a deep thing. Nice. That's a snippet.
Crazy on the playback.
Y'all been trying to laugh, and I said, "Whoop."
It's over. You
You always
got
gotta look at Garrison.
That's going up. It's
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
So hold on. Like,
He be ready to expose somebody.
all right.
I said, I can't hold it.
Vulnerable
Working
moment.
out, he be catching me. I'm like, damn,
Vulnerable
bro.
moment. So when he pulled up, like, how much did you fan out? Real
Don't
vulnerable
front,
shit.
do it.
It's cool.
So-
It's cool.
Like since I've been around the block, I fanned out, but it wasn't like bad. It was like he came out, but you got to respect him, bro.
I'm listening. I hear
Out of
you.
all artists that came, besides
tell.
Boz, who came
Yeah.
to like our venue, he pulled up with like 10, 15 girls, bro.
Okay.
And all better than the other one, right?
Yeah, he pulled up.
But
like,
Really?
out the sprinter. Out the sprinter, bro.
yeah.
He said, really?
He came out last. So I'm like, where he at? Like,
Yo,
it's just
like,
so
what's
many in the line. I'm like, damn, I know he told
He
me.
don't even care about
she
the
told me
woman. He
15,
like,
20
okay,
people. But
yeah.
like, I thought it was going to be God. You know, usually bring
Yeah,
your niggas
yeah,
and
yeah.
your
He didn't even
respect
care
posse.
about none of them.
It
He
was
like,
just girl. I was like, damn.
Girls.
And then he came out, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, Brent, I'm a big fan. I love your music. I appreciate you pulling up. We
You told
got
me
your
he's the
corner
host?
situated. You straight. He's like, yo, man, appreciate you, man. We, you know what I'm saying?
He
Just
jumped
mad
with you,
chill,
so
man.
Check this.
So-
No. I'm about to get you though, right? Too much political shit, right?
Yeah.
So we know he fanned out, right? Because he said he didn't know he was coming.
Right.
But he just said, yo, I got you. Your corner set up.
No, but I had it.
Who
yeah.
you kick out the corner?
Yeah,
Who
that's
you
facts.
kick out the corner?
So you gotta have a plan.
Don't do that.
Sorry-
Who you
sorry,
kick out
guys.
the corner?
Yeah, you gotta have a plan B, right? So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
even if you don't believe it, you still gotta have you gotta have that plan B just in case. You know what I'm saying? So we had 2 sections free because my sections were behind the DJ booth.
Okay.
And Cafe Zuli is set up.
And he said, yo, y'all niggas got
4
move,
sections. My section and then somebody else had a birthday, and then it was 2 sections. So the people that were in the 2 sections was like females. They were just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be behind the DJ booth, cool or whatever. So I was like, oh nah. When she texted me, was like, yo, Brent is like 15 minutes away. I said, yo, I told the security. I ran to security. I was like, yo, you gotta clear them motherfuckers out.
Oh, so you didn't tell him.
I can't do that. I've been in that situation. I can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of people that come to my event, they might not know who I am. So like for me to be like, hey, I need you out of my section, it's kind of
Right.
crazy. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, so I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm
Yeah,
not
of
gonna
course
argue
not.
with you. I'm not gonna be like, it's my party. Get out of the section.
But you know what? Just in your defense, like, it's okay. It's for me personally, I would prefer for what I curate to be bigger than my name.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like
That's how I
you
see
may
it.
not necessarily know who I am, but like, yo, like you give kudos to yourself, like, yo, you know you did this. And the people that work with you, your team, whomever,
Yeah.
they know you put in that work.
You just gotta keep humbling
So
yourself.
Plus,
That's
you
how I
imagine like walking up and being like, yo, Brit's coming. Get out of here.
I know. That's
And then-
that's
and
wicked.
then-
But they gonna
Yeah.
move though if they
Yeah,
hear
nah,
that.
you know what I'm
Like,
saying? They gonna be
oh
like,
my God.
I'm not moving because
Actually,
you
no,
said
they're
it,
not
but I'm
gonna
gonna
move.
move.
They're gonna
you know?
stay there. They're gonna be
Yeah.
close
Yeah.
in that section. But
Yeah.
it was one of those.
Yeah,
It's one of those
exactly.
moments where it's like I'm not gonna tell you move. I'll tell security. It's easy.
And then, yeah,
1,
make
2,
it-
3. You
Everyone
gotta
has
listen
a
to
job
security.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. So I fanboyed out of it, but it wasn't like
Don't
I'm
be humble.
not.
We hear you.
I'm not like all
Yeah.
over you, dude.
Nah,
like he
nah,
was in
yeah.
a party the whole night. I didn't bother him at all. I know his manager, like so I talked to his manager. He had 2 artists that came out that are featured on his album.
So, yeah.
And they performed on Eden's set, and I got cool with them.
Yeah.
Because they're still new,
Okay.
and they were cool. And it was chill. They were talking to me, and then with Brent, he just want to be in a section. He want to be bothered.
Brent coming to another good vibes. coming
Yeah, and he
soon.
came organically, bro. It wasn't like I had to pay anybody or anything for him to come and feature. It was just he came organically, had a great time.
This was
Good.
the first album or the second album?
First time, bro. And like for me, it just again, it's like a pat in the back. Like you doing what you're supposed to do. So
That's what's up.
I need more moments like
So
that.
would you say that's your favorite celebrity to show up till this day?
I don't even think we quite went through the list, but yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
give a list.
Yeah, this is a list. I think Yeah, I would say him.
Top
He's
three.
my top one. He's my top three.
Okay, hold on.
Top three, I would say Brent. I would say
He's number one?
Yeah, he's number
Fire.
one for sure.
He's biased. He already says
For
for
sure.
artists
He's fire.
today's.
And then it was I like Masego.
Okay.
And then we had Ari Lennox.
Okay.
So those
Wait a
three.
minute. Yeah, Ari Lennox.
Yeah, Ari
Uh,
Lennox.
He got a different reason why he
So,
went Ari.
Yeah, that's
Come on, bro, don't do that.
and Boz, I'm sorry, bro, but you
Damn,
would have been
hold
top
on.
5, but
He said
Boz?
you made the top
Boz,
five,
yeah,
but
from-
For real?
from Dreamville, yeah. So I met
Well, he
Boz
don't
through
even care about
Millhouse.
him. He like, I'm not
he's like, hold
Nah,
on.
Yeah.
Boss is
Hold on, so
Boss is
now,
that
hold on.
guy.
Yo,
Yo, Boss is that guy.
So,
So,
Sleeping on
yo,
Boz,
no,
bro.
no, wait,
that
wait.
guy,
They
bro.
sleep on Boz, bro.
Ultimatum. Ari Lennox.
Duh,
Boz.
Ari Lennox. Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
She's-
Boz is getting kicked to the
she's-
curb.
She's dope.
Yes,
God,
I'm a heterosexual male,
Good answer.
horrible. Yo.
but Boz is my guy though.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
fucks with
like-
Boz, bro. I
Boz-
fucks with
Boz
Boz.
be spitting, bro. They be
Yeah.
sleeping on Boz, bro. But I met Boz through Millhouse. Again, like I said, 25%,
Yeah, yeah.
75 Fate.
Tory.
Yo,
Millhouse is my guy.
Shout
And
out-
Millhouse is
yeah.
one of our residencies for Sun Daily for the Sunday parties.
Mhm.
He's affiliated with Dreamville, and yeah, bro. Masego, I love Masego's music, but like
Yeah, break it
Masego
down. What's your
live
reasons?
is
Yeah.
insane. He pulls out that instrument, bro. He was going crazy. And then Ari Lennox, she's beautiful and she sounds really good too. I know. Damn, pause on that. I did that.
Yo,
that's
Garrett is the worst, bro. He is the worst.
yo, we going 3 for 3.
I did it.
He is the worst, bro.
Sheesh.
You see his cup empty. That's why
I
he
know,
acting
bro.
like
You
that.
need some more, bro. Get some more, bro.
More? I just chugged it. Yeah, pass me that, please.
Yeah, he was holding it. He was holding it. He was holding it.
Flash
He
me
was
that,
holding.
please.
So now let me ask you, like,
Hold on, let me finish Boz. Let me
Go
let me
ahead, I'm
finish
sorry,
Boz.
go ahead.
Boz.
Yeah,
Boz
go
is my
ahead.
guy, so he was the top 3.
yeah,
But I met
we've been
Boz.
volleying Boz. Sorry,
Yeah,
Boz. Go ahead.
Boz, I met him through Millhouse. So that's how all the Dreamville kind of like just like
Kinda went into it.
maneuvered in Shemansky with RE and then Jid and then Earth Gang.
Oh yeah, Jid too.
Yeah,
Earth
yeah.
Gang. We had all that. Yeah, bro. So
That's
like
work.
it,
You
it
know
started
what's-
with that and then they all like
You know what's next though?
so J. Cole
So what?
doesn't
Yeah. So
like
what?
clubs, bro.
Okay.
He hates clubs and he was supposed to come
Nah.
to Boz's birthday party.
Not hearing that.
Yo, matter of fact, will he come to Sun Daily? We on the outside. He could get
Nah,
him and his
I don't
bands
think
in the,
so.
That's not a
bro.
club though.
Yeah,
It's not. That
in
could
an
be a-
outside
yeah.
setting.
That's not a club. If I went, J. Cole would definitely go.
Me,
bro.
Yeah.
me and Aaron
I don't
scraping
go
Boz and J.
nowhere.
Cole and
Yo,
beer pong.
Boz,
That's
J.
the
Cole, y'all
thing,
want this
though,
beer
that-
pong smoke.
That's the thing. You
know what I'm
can't
saying?
mention those things because those are like
People just come.
those are
just to see that.
A-list. Those are A-list artists. Like they all it's gonna be flooded.
Bro, he's riding his
And then
bike
we gotta
around
pay
the
him
city.
that amount of money. I don't
gonna
have
be near the
any
water.
money at all.
You don't. No, he does stuff off the cusp,
the
bro.
cusp, yeah.
He's done so much like philanthropic shit like that. He just shows up to
I
places,
just never seen him in a club.
bro. You're not gonna see him in a
He doesn't
club.
like
that don't mean he
clubs,
don't do
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That
that's
don't
just-
mean he
yeah,
don't
yeah.
do
No,
it.
you're right. 100%.
But that's also like your joint, like the Sun Daily joint,
I
is
would've loved
not
for him to come,
it's
bro.
not a club vibe.
You got- yeah,
maybe on
so-
the inside.
yeah.
Yo, you got some dope
So
people going.
you know
through there.
what? In that moment, right? Once again, just based on what I'm hearing, like outside looking in reference to that context of that.
Yeah.
Nah, to that conversation. In that moment, you got caught up in one style of how you do partying, where you said, "Yo, J. Cole wouldn't come to." You don't know that. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because the Sun Daily is a different vibe.
It's a way
So that's what
different
you got to
vibe.
keep open minded too.
Yeah, with the day parties, I can't say he can't come to that. With
you like
nightlife
Jason,
and
sir?
clubs, I can say he can't because he just doesn't like that atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because that's like
That
a
I
direct
definitely
source
get.
telling me like he don't
Absolutely.
like being around this environment. So
He'll
like,
pull up on his bike, bro, to Sun Daily.
yeah, nah,
So-
I wouldn't be
Get a
surprised,
shish
bro.
kebab from somebody. One of the
He
vendors?
gives Brooklyn. He gives Williamsburg.
So now, right? Give me a Izzy crazy story for your parties. What's one of your crazy stories? Whether you were super drunk,
Damn.
whether like, let's be real, it's the nightlife.
Yeah.
Shorties ain't pull up to you talking crazy. You ain't, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Like,
Yeah,
That
hold on,
story-
because this
Yeah.
is your event.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Izzy.
Um,
What's
that
up?
story too.
What's up?
my
What's
girlfriend
up?
not gonna
Yo,
like
You
that.
had to-
I
did
mean,
the
she
Brock
knows.
Lesnar.
Damn, son, you real.
Hold on. You got a shorty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your favorite
Yeah,
condiment?
That's my what?
What's your favorite
This is
condiment?
options.
Yo.
This is options.
No. He know what I'm talking about. He eat Chinese food. What's your
comment.
Yo,
what's your favorite
crazy.
condiment?
No comment. You already answered it for me, though. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You got a jacket, though. You got a
You
jacket.
already knew the flavor. This is crazy, bro.
You got a jacket.
That's definitely Asian food. You know the vibe.
No. I said the sauce packet.
Oh, the sauce packet. Oh,
You got a
black
jacket.
sauce. You know the
There we
vibes.
go. There we
Facts,
go.
facts.
A jacket, yeah.
She go like that.
Yo.
The craziest story.
Oh, this is strong.
Shit. Shit. It's so many, dude. Like every Saturday, they like people know who's doing the stuff, and it's always around. But I'm good. I'm good at just always not staying in one spot. You got to just
Stick and move.
Stick and move. You know what I'm saying? And
Stick and move.
you be nice. You talk to them, and you want them to keep coming back, and it's.
That doesn't answer the question.
So it doesn't.
Yeah,
He
he around the
definitely.
building.
He definitely.
Look
Stop. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I done had some events myself with the beats and sip and stuff like that. We kind of know how I go, even as a guy, just in the spot. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do that. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? In reality, and keep in mind, like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it don't even have to be something that you necessarily did. But I know there's some sense of awkwardness where it's like it's a part of the networking space.
Yeah.
So I know I'll put myself on blast for a second, right? I know for a fact, like when it came to things where like I'm in. He like, yeah, do tell.
Yeah, I said.
Right? So like, and when it comes to the networking space, you want to speak to, keep in mind, there's no, you can't be biased when it comes to that. Business is business, whether it's male or female, you treat them as equal. That's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? So you may have moments where you may be speaking to, whether it's one or a group of females. Now, based on if they know you're the person that curates the event or is part of it, you're going to get those, that might come with the, can I get in for free? Can I do this? Or, a drink or this, that, and the third. So, like, in those moments, give me a situation where you may have felt like, damn, hold on, this is one of those, like, and then you stick and move.
Yeah.
That's
like
fine.
you said, like, they're smart, especially if they coming out a lot. They're going to obviously understand who's doing the event, who's curating it, and they're going to look in, they do their research.
Mm-hmm.
But with me, I don't know, but I always see longevity, right? And I'm not even trying to be politically. Like,
You are, but
there's been stories, right? But I don't need to talk about those stories because, like, I feel like if I do talk about those stories, they'll catch on and then they'll figure out a way to finesse.
I'm
but
not
like,
gonna front.
my thing is, if you're beautiful, right? If you're a beautiful female, we need those, right? Like, I'll cater to as far as I can go with you being beautiful, right? Like, yeah, we need a model or someone who has like, a lot of followers and they could promote and, cross promote and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can get in for free. I'll give you drink tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me.
It's part
How
of
do
the
you
promo.
approach that? How do you approach that though?
I mean, you gotta talk.
Because you know that she coming up to you like, oh my God,
So play the game like you said.
Give us a day.
oh my God, it's so
You
great.
stick and you
without
move.
getting taken advantage. They
Yeah.
like,
Like,
girl, I could, like,
Bro,
nah,
you
this is
stick
good.
and move. Like, with me now, like, I'm so good now. Like, they know.
There we go. He get into it. He
They
get into
know
it.
that I'm.
He get into it.
I'm
Take
not.
another- take
it's
another
not,
sip.
It's not flirting, but it's like I'm playing around. I'm playing with the game, right? Like,
No, I'm talking about you get into it as in like you talking your shit. You like,
I'm
yeah,
talking my
very
shit.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, like, yeah,
I'm
you look
very
good.
good. Let's go.
Came
It's a
out
part of the
looking good. I
business. I get
appreciate
it,
you.
yeah.
Let me get you a drink. Let's get a shot.
No, I'm talking about
They
you.
feel happy. They good.
Yeah.
They come back. They feel welcome. You know what I'm saying? And then I move.
Yeah.
I don't stay there. You know what I'm saying?
And this is me, like, all right, cool. Like, I'm playing around with the whole scenario. Like, there's truth to that, absolutely. You get what I'm saying? But also, I will say, like, I understand that that's part of the business.
It's part of the business.
That's
Yeah.
the nightlife.
Yeah.
Like, that's unfortunately,
weird,
that's
but
that's just how it goes.
I'm not gonna be an asshole and be like, I
Yeah.
can't talk to you. Sorry.
Because
excuse me.
really,
I'm
those
family.
there's almost no
Yeah,
gray.
like, you know what I'm
there's
saying?
almost no
Like,
gray area. It's
yeah.
either you be a dick or you be someone that's
Exactly.
like,
And I'm not
okay,
a
you
dick.
kind of got to be
Yeah.
invited into the situation.
Are
So
you,
I
not
get
a
that.
are you wearing the fangs when you talking to them? You like, nah, I
Always,
can't do
bro.
it.
Nah. Yeah, like, they know. Like, if they go past the line, then, obviously I gotta let them know.
fang.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously. But, you play against the line and that's it. Like, if they get across the line, then you gotta tell them what it is.
But then like, you talking in like, basically you trying to put people into a certain place and then they got to stay in that place. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what the stories is, there's people that go past that
boundary.
line. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? And that's why I gotta move.
So
Yeah.
now,
Gangsta
so now,
That's
all
me,
right,
bro.
so now check this, right?
Move.
You my man's,
Yeah.
right? He took a
What you said- What you said to me?
He turned
So now, it's all
Was
right.
that-
It's all right. Correct me if I'm wrong. We established you have a lady, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to your lady. right?
Shout out to
Does
duck sauce.
Dexos,
so
baby.
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
She my assumption is she has attended your parties, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that dynamic, how does that work? Because and I'm not saying necessarily it applies to everyone, but how do you balance the work? You get what I'm saying? Like the like, all right, technically that's your leisure life. You get what I'm saying? That's your personal life to the business.
Yeah.
So sometimes I know it may not even be you. So not even to put the spotlight on you. Sometimes there may be people who do vindictive things because
Yeah.
they know that may be a lady.
For sure.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So give me a scenario of something like that. Like, how does that work for you if if it's been a story of that?
So you got to just be transparent. Like, doing this shit for a long time. I've been single for a very long time. And I've learned throughout this process, like, you got to be transparent. Like, now that I have a girlfriend, I tell her these things. Like, you
a
want to
different
come
dynamic.
out, you're going to see these type of things happen, right? Like, but it's trust. It's basically trust. Like, you tell your lady, listen, this is what happens. I ain't doing nothing. I'm coming home to you every day. It's nothing past that. And, again, it's like if she trusts me, which she does, she comes out, she has a great time. And again, I'm never in a situation. I don't put myself in these situations. I'm always moving around. I'm talking to people. And I know for me, it helps me just avoid all the temptation
drama,
or
the
anything that's
bullshit, yeah.
around. You know what I'm saying? So when she does come out to these events, my girl is very outgoing like me, you know what I'm saying? And she's not jealous. She's not one of those people like, oh my God, you're talking to this person. What the fuck would you say? What'd she say to you?
Yeah.
She's not that person because I had a conversation with her like before all this shit and she knows. So when I do talk to a female, it's not like I'm disrespecting her in the moment. So I never put her in that situation. So Asia, she knows that. My girl knows that. So it really just comes down to trust and just being transparent. So
That's what's up. Yeah, that's good. That's good. As for the company itself, future reference. So looking forward, whether you have a short term, long term, what is that? Or as much as you would like to tell us to the public.
So again, like I said, with Good Vibes, it's not just a title, it's a lifestyle. And I want it to become a lifestyle. I want it to be an umbrella for a lot of things, I don't want it just to be events. Events right now is my niche, right? It's like the foundation that builds the tree, so I wanted to kind of stem into more things, I don't know what all those things are, and as people do their own thing, we figure out more about ourselves. And it's still a learning process with me. But right now, I obviously wanted to become something bigger than just events. I wanted to go into maybe clothing, maybe production. I have an artist I've been, working with. Shout out to Balavi. I wanted to get into music. Everything kind of stems under one thing. So there's no limit, sky's the limit, like they say. So with Good Vibes, I just want it to be bigger than events right now. And when I have the resources and when the resources come in,
It's time.
We gonna- yeah,
It's gonna
exactly.
be. We're gonna go up.
Since
That's
you talk
facts.
about your business and like talk about wanting to do clothing, where'd you get your logo from? Like what is the
That's a great
logo
question.
of
Yeah.
So like with that, bro, I like with my parties in general, right? I don't want ever to be forced to be like, come to my parties, right? I'm always a man of action. So like I want things to show on its own, right? So with the logos and the visuals and the promotions and the videos that I post on my Instagram,
which is hilarious.
I want that
Yeah.
to be like, yo,
Not a belly.
you got to come out, right?
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. So like that sells itself. So with the visuals and everything that aesthetically, I want it to be sexy. I stand on sexy. So like everything I do, it has to hit the eye because nowadays everybody's on TikTok, Instagram. This shit is fast. Everybody's
he
just
done
doing this.
Build it.
Everybody's just doing this.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
then for you to stop and look at it, for me personally, that means I'm doing my job. So like, I just want everything to kind of like aesthetically hit the eye. So when I do visuals, when I do video promos, I want people to understand like this motherfucker put in 115%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got to pull up. He didn't even ask me personally, but the shit that he's putting out, I got to be there. You know what I'm saying? Versus me being like, I need you at my event. I need you at my event. Come, please. Please come. You know what I'm saying? So like, that was like always like a style that I always,
So I'll tip my hat to you for sure. I love
no,
I
fuck
love
you.
I love the
Yo, there's something wrong with this man, bro.
Yuri, don't pump him, bro. Yuri, pump him.
I love the promo that you do. I will give you that. So now my question to you is like, where does that stem from? Where does that curate? Like, how does that come about?
So like, what would bring you out?
Me?
A 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, 90s, 2000s party, because I'm not doing nothing else after that.
Because why? That hits home, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's exactly how I look at it. Like anything that hits home for me or that I grew up around or like shit that like I can remember and it kind of like hits like, it hits home, So for me, like I want to bring that memory, that's something that kind of like gave me like life.
Yeah.
So with the Belly, right? Like Belly is one of my favorite movies.
The Belly?
That's crazy. He pointed
Yeah.
out my
The
stomach
belly?
is crazy. Y'all like
Yo,
that?
the belly.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
The belly.
Nah, he's been slacking in the gym, bro. We go to the gym
I
every
go to
week.
the
Over
gym,
there,
yo.
bro. I don't want to.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm
let's-
gonna call you
let-
out, bro. That's what friends do, bro. We gotta
Oh,
bring the
you
best
know.
out
Yeah,
of
he don't
us,
be
bro.
on his shit, bro.
These are all gym people, right?
What's
here.
up?
Yeah, he
All
don't be
four
on
of
his
us when we
shit.
get in the gym sesh.
You hear
Niggas
that,
got
right?
quiet.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
You know when I'm
on his
there.
shit.
You know when
Yeah,
I'm there.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
I? Izzy ain't come today. He's sick.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Garrison looked way better than when I first met him. So shout out to him for that.
Yeah, way better.
Shout out to positivity.
Way better from when I
Yeah.
first
We-
saw him. He
we
could
got
be
positivity.
better, honestly,
Yo,
but
he could be
Yeah.
better,
yeah.
man.
He could be better. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying from the first time I seen you,
Flex on him.
way better improvement, bro.
We talking about when you feel me? I come in the gym late, jump right in the sesh. You heard? Keeping up too.
Right out of work.
Yo.
Depends on which workout, though.
Yeah. That is absolutely true.
Depends on which workout.
No comment. No comment.
Marcus Houston over here want to do mad leg body shit.
I
I'm not good at calisthenics yet, bro.
You gotta get good.
I seen
We got a
one
whole
interview
soldier.
going crazy on them donuts, bro.
Yo.
That was wicked, fam. That was wicked.
Just is fire.
We
Bro.
gonna
Yeah, I
get,
know,
we
they
gonna
look
get
good.
more
They
for
look
him.
good. They
We gonna
look
get
good.
more
We
for
need a
him.
good vibes donut. What's up?
I ain't doing that yet. Pastries is crazy. But shit, you never
Would
know.
you all right, being that you said that, would you ever add that as a dynamic
Yeah,
to
hell
your
yeah, dude. I'm trying to do it all.
Let me know.
I ain't just trying
set
to do
it up for you.
events. Like
Yeah.
you
I
want
set
to
it
do
up for you.
collabs if it makes sense. I'm with it. Like
So-
food,
Yeah,
third
that's-
parties.
technically, that's up to you to tell me if it makes sense.
So-
You know what I'm
so
saying?
your
I set it
top
up for you.
five.
I had my dad
I'm not-
cook on a
Yeah.
Sunday party, dude.
Yeah.
Like he was
Yeah.
grilling. You know what I'm saying? I had a dating activation set up. Like anything that makes sense and
Good
elevates
vibes.
the party. I'm
Good
with it.
vibes, glazed donuts.
That's fire. I can put my logo. He can put my
You know what
logo
I'm
on that
saying?
shit. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yo, but
Yeah.
like, what's like you talk about collabs? Like, what is? I'm not gonna say dream because you work hard and this shit will come to fruition. Like,
Yeah.
what is like 5 people that you would want to work with? Like, in a corporate, it could be an artist.
Yeah.
Like, what is your 5? So now businesses or people or anything,
Company,
like,
artist, person, it don't matter.
labels, like
That's hard
clothing.
because that's broad.
Yeah, it is tough. That's very
Yeah,
broad.
I want to make him. Yeah, he gonna
I
be
mean,
somebody-
being from playing basketball my whole life, obviously I would love to do things with Nike. I love
Okay.
what they stand for, always have. Artists, brands, I fuck artists I fuck with. Tyler the Creator, as you can see, I wear his shit all the time. I'm a big Supreme guy.
Tyler the
as far
Creator?
as- Yeah.
I'm gonna say a lot.
That's not your generation, so he's like,
Nah, no, I know.
Nah, he's
And
a
it's like,
weirdo.
I'm in the 30s, like, but the thing is, like, I appreciate
he's not
music.
too far from you.
Like,
Don't
I
worry.
was-
What'd you say?
Both of y'all
I'm
motherfuckers
30s. I'm in
old.
the 30s.
So am I.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate new and
Segment.
old.
If you had to
Like,
guess, how old is he?
I would say 32, 33.
Damn.
It's a
Yo, let me tell you
young
something.
man.
He's
One
going
for the
to
home
sleep.
team.
He's going to sleep happy tonight. He's
Yeah.
like,
What are you, 38, 39?
I'll be 38 next month.
Okay.
crazy.
What we
Yeah.
doing for your birthday?
Black don't crack, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Oh,
them.
yeah.
What we doing for his
They always
birthday?
clowning me though. Every
Said, what we
episode.
doing for his
Yeah,
birthday? We signing him up to a retirement home. That's what we doing.
in DR.
That's wicked.
in DR.
He be hitting me with that when I work out too. I'm like, bro, I'm not that old, bro.
Yo, he be
I'm
trying-
about
Yo, they be hurt.
Let me tell you something about this man. I work out with this man every Saturday.
Yeah.
He be trying to do the most, bro. He be trying to do the most.
No, no. Do I try to do the most or do your bones give out? Do you?
Both. Because you be trying to do the most.
I
talk
can't
about
about me.
me.
I hope I can do the stuff that you doing.
He
at
picked my
38,
fat
bro.
ass
Yeah.
to do
Yo.
Bro, I be telling
ab
him
workouts, bro.
that's not the
Nah,
same thing.
you do the most, bro. I was working out with him and you told him to do an adjustment
Yeah, oh,
to
I
the
forgot
workout.
about-
I was
yeah.
like,
But
bro,
look, okay, so look.
I'm already struggling. You telling me to do an extra.
I'm telling him to do something that I know is gonna benefit you, But is
I like
that's
that.
another
Thank you for
He
that.
don't-
Yeah,
he don't-
that shit
he
hurt,
don't-
bro. That was a lot of
See,
work to do, bro.
I like that.
That's a different conversation for a different time.
Yeah.
But Aaron does the most.
Yeah.
Aaron does the most.
Yo, look, man, we gotta get it. Like, it's the gym. It's fitness.
Reason why he looked like that.
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
Yeah, I
Yo,
know.
fitness coming soon
Nah,
too.
he look like that because he's disciplined with his diet. He eat mad boring, bro.
That's
Yeah.
that's the
Ah,
hardest
yeah, I'm
part.
not gonna
though.
lie, I do.
That's
I
the
do.
Yo, what you
hardest
had
part.
today? Chicken, rice,
It's boring shit. Like,
Put
no-
any
no too
seasoning
much.
on that?
salt, Himalayan sea salt. That's it.
Himalayan
Yeah.
sea salt.
Himalayan sea
Yeah, the
salt.
white fingers.
Yo, let me pause the show real quick. Just to,
yo.
like,
Sorry.
let me
on that.
let me
Yo, what's wrong with
yo,
this man, bro?
Let me pause the show real quick. So this is I want to have a segment. So this segment on my show I like to call just speak up. Very simple, very like essential. Is a core thing to what I want for this show. In this reference to speak up, I want to in reference to what you do, event curation, the nightlife, all of it, even on a personal basis. What is a positive message you would send out to the audience? Whether it's something that if they're looking to do what you do currently,
Yeah.
if they're looking and have the same aspirations and all, what is the message that you would give to the public?
That's a great question. I think, based on my experience and, me, being in the trenches and doing this for a minute, I would say being consistent. I think consistency is prime, right? And when I say being consistent, I mean, don't give up. Like, there's been times where I have to deal with, owners of venues that, look at us and they have this stigma like, oh, this guy's a black guy, can't trust him. I don't know, he looks, urban, all this, it's one of those things. But yeah, you be consistent and you stay on your brand and you have a message and you stick by that message, I think you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? And there's gonna be times where you hit a very low point and there's gonna be time where you hit a high point. But at the end of the day, you have to figure out what the brand is and you have to keep that consistency. So I think that's what I pry on. I pry on consistency because I've been doing this for a minute and I've seen the ins and outs and I'm still dealing with, a lot of shit still. But, there's a reason why, people do come out to a lot of my events. You know what I'm saying? So I pry on consistency.
What kept you consistent though?
The people, man. The energy, the vibe. It might sound corny, but
It's
the
not.
vibe.
It's not.
Nah, that's what
Let's
it
get
is.
into that emotional state you was posting today.
Yeah, dude.
Talk
like,
about it. Let's get
reflection,
it.
man. Like I tell him a lot too when I work out. It's like New York energy is like anybody who does anything right and they're very ambitious. Like you have this, motive of like I got to keep going. But you don't ever sit down and kind of reflect on like what you do and like, your progression. You know what I'm saying? You compare yourself to all these people on social media and you see these people living their best life and then you come home and you're like, fuck, I'm not doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you're not that person. You know what I'm saying? You're your own person. So whatever you start, you got to kind of look at from the beginning and then you got to see where you are now.
Right.
And my reflection when I do these things, I get emotional because like when I started, I'm like, damn, like it was so hard. And like now people are reaching out to me and like collabs are happening. And these are things that I first wanted when I first jumped into this. And like when people start doing things, they think it's gonna be quick gratification, things are gonna happen fast.
Yeah.
And it's not like that, you know what I'm saying? So for me personally, like when I reflect, it's crazy because it's like, damn, I came from here to where I am now. And I ain't nowhere where I'm supposed to be, but like, damn, from where I started, I'm happy about where I've progressed to. So reflection, man, it's hard, but for me, like I've been doing it like consistently and it's been helping me kind of like get past all the negative shit.
Yeah.
So
Do you feel at times you can be too hard on yourself?
yeah, for sure. And like I said, I don't know if it's from New York, like being from
Yeah.
New York, being born and raised in New York, or
Yeah.
just my dad always pushing me to be better, or just my background. But like, hell yeah, bro, it's mad pressure because I have to deal with, competition. I have to deal with social media. I have to deal with all this stuff. But I always put myself in a situation. I always put myself in a corner where I'm like, bro, separate yourself from all that, right? It's just you, because you are your own future. You know what I'm saying? So,
For your, do you want to continue that thought? I'm sorry.
nah, it's just it's like one of those. It's just one of those moments. Like it's just like I don't know where I'm at. Like I don't know where I'm gonna see myself in 5 to 10 years. But like I know with what I'm doing now that
It's gonna be great.
It's a upscale thing going on, and yeah, like it's tough to answer those questions when they're like, oh, what do you see yourself in 5, 10 years? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so hard on myself that I hope it's, you know, where I'm financially free. You know, that's the ultimate goal. But I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? COVID hit us. We didn't know what the fuck we did. But I found a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's
it's like, I can't even tell with what's going on in this world now. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel that. Yeah. Do you feel, I'm pretty sure you have, in the nightlife, I would assume to be like just basically fast pace. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the New York lifestyle, New York City lifestyle type shit. Have you come across times where like on a personal level, you get what I'm saying? Like obviously you have like people that want to get in, people that like are cool with you, want to be cool with you, shit like that. Like when it comes to that, do you feel like you have times where you had to be like, damn, like I can't fuck with this person, or I have to cut this person off due to like business or due to your personal principles, pillars, et cetera, so forth?
Fuck that. Who you gonna fuck with?
Yeah, see that. I see where you trying to go with that.
That's what you trying to say. You trying to say it in a nice way. Who you gonna fuck with?
I can't throw that. I'm not gonna throw that out there. But
yo, he don't fuck with somebody.
But like,
y'all niggas better be careful.
But no,
you know
there's
what I'm
people
saying?
like that, bro. There's people that you know see that you're a good person and they pry on that.
If we ever in the building when that happened, bro, don't worry.
My pops never raised me to be a sucker, so like I see when people are trying to finesse. I see people who are, you know, liars. Like, and that's why I say I'm good with good vibes because I can read someone's vibe. You know what I'm saying? I met you through one of my events, and look, you know, we work out almost every day. We, you know,
it's crazy. Yeah, I think,
it's moments like that, bro. Like, cause I've been doing it for so long, dude. Like, not even trying to get like into that moment.
You good.
Nigga, let me tell you something. It don't matter, yo. Vulnerability is the strongest thing you can have. Bro.
Everybody talk about masculinity.
I swear to God, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But stop lying.
Whether people want to follow this or not, a part of masculinity is vulnerability. You gotta understand what you feel, quote unquote, weak in, or you know what I'm saying, what you need to work on and all those shit to even get to that point.
Right.
So don't ever feel like because you might have randomly got cool with somebody, or maybe they hit a soft point, or whatever that is, whatever quotation. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't ever feel like that, man.
And then that's the thing. Like,
real shit.
I've met people that are super cool, and then they try it. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm like, this guy's just being nice for a few weeks just to finesse.
And you'll see the difference.
Saying?
And you know what's crazy? It's less about my assumption. You know what I'm saying? It's less about the faces, and it's more so just about like you kind of see repetition in like the actions and shit. I'm sure
you see it, dude. You work in the gym,
absolutely.
So like,
absolutely,
you see the energy. You see like some weird shit. So like to answer your question fully, like there's been a lot of people that I don't fuck with, you know, in this industry. Close friends, especially, bro. I had to cut off close friends and put them in a situation like, bro, like, do you understand like what's going on? And some of them don't get it, right? You know, but it's those type of moments that's like it shows you who these people are and what they mean to you for your business and your friendship, you know? And that's the hardest point. Hardest part is balancing the friendship and the business, you know what I'm saying?
Personal.
And I've learned that personally, you know, and growing up in this, and you know, there's moments where I had to take a seat back and be like, whoa, I probably overreacted in this situation, you know what I'm saying? But I was thinking too much into the business versus the friendship, you know?
You doubled back and seen the error and you try to fix it. That's what makes it good. Like you ain't just say, oh, I messed up. Oh, well.
Exactly.
Like, nah, you try to fix it.
It's immaturity from like maturity. Like you mature.
Yeah, the Marcus used to reference.
So like immature is you to be like, yeah, fuck you, bro. You did this. Fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I can actually now look and be like, man, maybe I probably overreacted, or maybe I didn't. You know, we'll see what's up. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Versus me just cutting it off. But like, I have an eye to it. I have a nick to it. Like these people do certain things, I just cut them off. You know, I just don't even go in that direction. But it's a learning process still, bro.
Absolutely.
You know?
Every day, bro.
Facts.
Don't ever. don't be too hard on yourself to the point where you don't understand
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
that you're gonna fuck up. It's a part, like, you haven't perfected whether you definitely haven't perfected the personal. None of us have in life.
Right.
And you haven't perfected the nightlife. That's why you're doing it, because you want to get better at it. That's the point of you continuing to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like
hell yeah.
always understand that. But back on the up and up, you know what I'm saying? I know a little inside tip. Hold on. So you got future shit, right? You got I feel like you should be saying, like, you know what I'm saying? You got a little token, a little, like, what's this coin that you
Yeah.
mentioned to me?
So
What's going on
a
with
coin?
that?
Yeah.
So yeah. See, like,
So I got
to the people
inspired-
that don't
yeah.
know,
Yeah, I don't know shit.
I got
so.
inspired. I have it on.
my son. Man.
So I got inspired with the NFT thing during those times, and since I am very consistent with my events and I do it on like a regular basis,
Yeah.
Is he?
Word, show that off, B.
I think I'm like
This
I
is fire.
haven't promoted it. Like I put it out here and there, and
This is fire.
It's a currency, right? So I'm trying to just always be innovative. Like when I do things, I try to just stay innovative, and that's obviously gonna come with perks.
I can take that
And
to the food
I'm gonna
truck?
have the people that.
Yo.
What's up?
He said, can he take it to the food truck?
Nah. well, that's another thing. We got a food truck
Yo,
in front
hold
of the
on.
club.
Yo, hold on.
Shout out to Mess Not War.
So you start.
Seven.
So this is an NFT.
So yeah, this is kind of like an NFT, right? But it's physical, right?
Fire.
So for the people that really fuck with me and been coming to my events like weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, whatever the case is, this is my gratitude to them, where it's like, if you pay for this, you will get perks, right? You can get into my event for free, depending on what's going on. You can get merch. It's gonna come with, you know, an award with it. Like I have a lot of shit set aside to it.
That's good. Yeah,
And I haven't fully promoted this.
Tell us
Mom.
more. Tell
And
us
I'm not
more.
giving you details.
Yeah,
right?
tell us
But
more.
just know if you have this coin, a lot of the time you're gonna get in for free,
Yep.
and you're gonna be exclusive.
Quick question: your logo got a name? Like you call it anything? Like if it was a mascot?
Nah. I haven't gave him a name, to be honest.
Soy
with you.
sauce.
It's just good vibes.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce is crazy. That's nuts. That's wicked. Soy sauce is crazy.
Nah. So wait. So what made
love
you?
both?
What made you want to do an NFT though? Because you know NFTs got a negative connotation.
It
now.
does.
Now.
But that's based
Yeah,
on
now.
like the digital art. Like this is a physical. So like a lot of times my parties have a line outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Hell yeah.
Yeah, talk your shit.
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
your shit.
yeah.
I don't know about the rest of
A
y'all.
lot of the times it has a
talk
line
your shit,
outside.
yeah.
So when, you know, they don't want to wait online, this is something where they can feel exclusive. You know what I'm saying? They show, you know, and I have it set up where security knows the coin.
You know what I'm saying, if you
Flash the
know,
coin,
Yeah.
they're
saying?
like,
Yo, I
you
got my
first
coin.
priority,
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
front.
right?
The last party, me and A was like, yo, we got here early in this. Like, yo.
And that's a crazy part, because it's like nobody wants to wait on the
Nah, we
line.
was good for 5 minutes, then someone
Yeah, you was
like,
straight.
yo,
Yeah, you
oh,
good. All you gotta do is
uh-huh.
say, I'm on Israel list, and if you are, you good.
Chill, chill,
Heard
chill,
it.
chill, 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 chill.
Yeah.
Now, if
Don't
you
let,
say you
don't
want
let
to be
everybody
on
know
the
that.
list,
All right, motherfuckers lying.
chilling.
Yeah.
He's like,
what's
They
your
know my
name?
name
Nah,
now.
they
know
can say
his
my name, but
name.
if they not on the list, it
They
don't work.
don't
It
got
don't.
the coin. They're
Yeah.
not valid.
They don't got
was
the
like,
coin. You're
yo,
not on the
yeah.
list. It doesn't work out. You look stupid.
So tell us,
Right.
But this is the way to keep it exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Nice.
Some Game of Thrones shit.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, you show the coin, you like,
Jackie
damn, I'm a
Chan
member. You know, it's just like Soho House. It's like all these exclusive, like high-end, high-tier spots that a lot of people that can't get in versus the people that pay a membership. You have all these access to all these perks. So,
So how do you even get to this point of where you're able to even receive the coin?
so that's the tough part, right? So I've been doing parties every week at Shemansky for, I would say, 3 to 4 years. So I'm gonna get to a point
Email list
where
is
I
crazy.
can have at least 4 residencies a month,
Mm.
right? So even if you don't want to go to Shemansky, this shit will apply to anywhere you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to be outside every weekend, but like if you want to be outside for one of our events during the month, because it's 4 events during the month,
Right.
you still have, choices. So that is the whole point of this right here. So
Gotcha.
I haven't got to 4. I
Okay.
had 3 with fucking Sun Daily, but you know
It's
how
all
that
good.
shit went.
It's all good.
But that's the thing, like I said, it's like, it's a up and down battle, It's getting these white-owned venues to kind of trust your brand and trust who you are and what you can bring to the table.
Right.
And then build a residency. So
Okay.
once I get 4, I think I will release this, but it's coming out soon.
Stay tuned then.
Yeah, your stickers
Yeah.
on my PlayStation, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I blessed you with that too. You
Yeah.
know, Bobs.
So
Harrison's my guy, bro.
so so just to conclude, to let people know, do you have any events coming up?
yeah.
But like, what's going on? Like, what's going on for the month of February?
So I have a website. I have a calendar for all the events that are upcoming for every month.
You should definitely say the name of the website.
Yeah, I definitely am. Good for it. Good vibes.
I have a website.
I have a website, guys.
It's goodvibes-worldwide.com. And it just gives you the background of our story. It gives you the calendar. A lot of people don't want to read shit. They just want to go straight to the link.
Yeah.
So the calendar's there. You can see what we're doing. I give you a description of what we're doing. And for next week, we're celebrating Valentine's Day because it falls on a weird day.
Okay.
We're doing a
Got Valentine's Day joint coming up?
R&B, mostly R&B, but some dance hall tracks too.
Okay.
What day is that? I might have to pull up one
That's
of
the
these
10th.
days.
His old dad.
They're gonna have a
If
3-6
you got a
Make sure
couple
you
or you don't
stretch.
got a couple, come through. You never know. You might find your love.
Y'all gonna play
And
3-6
to speak
Mafia?
on that, you might find your fucking
Oh my lord.
your future to be because one of my events, one
I'm
of my
not going.
boys got
Here we
I'm
go.
not going.
he got married to somebody who,
Yeah.
From the
he went to a
event?
shitty
Yeah.
event, so
Sheesh.
that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's
but
that's
listen,
different.
you're 38. Are you settled?
That's crazy.
He not
What's
38
on?
yet.
This is not
He
about
wanna
me.
end off spicy.
Listen, you get to the age.
It's not about me.
You get
So
to the
hold
age
on.
where you gotta have a little wife.
I'm on a hiatus
You got
right now.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I got me.
You got
You might find your
Let's
future,
go.
bro.
when you get married.
Let's go.
Shit, that's tough.
Yeah, you got a whole
I
significant
have my
other.
time, maybe like 36, 37,
Nigga, that's
38.
next year.
Wait, you said you in your 30s. So you in your 30s.
This is what I'm talking
Yeah, you
about.
see,
bro.
they do this to me
Why
every
you do this to
episode.
us?
Every episode.
Ever since I went to 30s, I've been disrespected.
So you in your 30s. Obviously, we ain't gonna say the number, but you in your 30s.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's below 35. So
Bad
Is it?
assumption.
what? Bad assumption?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Come on. Let's go. Go ahead.
Is it?
Mid 30s, damn.
Okay, so let's say mid 30s.
Trey,
Okay.
Trey.
Early 30s, but
That's why I
Now
said below 35.
it's this
Come
gray
on, bro.
area
Like,
shit.
we
Yo,
moving
go
the
ahead.
goalpost.
Say what you guys say.
What part of that means anything to you as far as like the relationship aspect and the marriage and
Oh, yeah.
moving the different steps
Jeez.
of the relationship?
like I said, bro, like being in this relationship is new to me because I've never been in a relationship for more than 2 years. So
And dating in your 30s is different.
yeah, it is.
Tell them.
Hold on. Now wait, hold, because we're gonna conclude this, right?
What you mean tell them?
Let me-
Yeah, you're right.
Let me
I'm
ask you:
only
are you willing to come to a gender wars?
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah. You got to pull up. You got to pull up.
Hold
Gender
on.
wars
You
is
got the
tough.
green light?
Yeah.
I got the green light.
You got the green light.
If it's crazy conversations, I
Nah,
might be a
no,
little
no.
quiet. But
Of course, you have a lady and she knows this is not pertaining to you.
Yeah.
It's just what you think on outside of
It's
your
what you
alright.
been
My-
through, your
my lady
past,
understands.
maybe
Yeah, my
your
lady
present.
understands.
Just like
She
you
ain't
tell her
present.
about the parties, you're going to have to
She
tell
ain't
her, like, we
sensitive.
about
She'll be
to talk
fine.
some crazy
She'll be
stuff.
fine.
Nah,
She'll be
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
She'll be fine.
Yo,
Yeah.
let them know
I had to sign an NDA.
where to find you, where to find your company, all socials.
Yeah,
Talk to us.
my personal page is Israel.Hoffman. Like I said, I'm a host as well as MC.
Talk
And
this
then
shit.
my event page is Good Vibes WW. And my website, like again, goodvibes-worldwide.com. And Twitter, Israel.Hoffman. I don't really go on Twitter as much.
You need
They call
to.
it the X.
I ain't say that.
I quote here and thing. I look at shit. TikTok, I'm just looking
What
at
you
shit.
looking on
Yeah.
Twitter, huh?
But this guy's
Yo, this
wicked.
guy, man.
Yo, what is going on?
He's looking at
Yeah,
it. Bring
go
stuff
ahead.
like that,
Yeah,
bro.
go
What
ahead.
you looking on?
Wrestling.
There's a
You
reason
go
why
watch
they call it X.
What?
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
And then,
We ain't even
And
talking
then-
about that
Why
right
you looking
now.
at wrestling?
Sports.
You looking at
You
men wrestling?
you're looking at the
You can type in
WWE
whatever
Divas.
in my list. You can type in whatever in my list.
Divas.
Divas is crazy.
All right, you on
Divas are
TikTok,
cool.
YouTube channel? What's going on?
No, I'm not really on TikTok. I'm really on
Okay.
just Instagram. I've been streaming my parties on Twitch.
What's the Twitch?
I'm still battling that because the copyright situation.
At Lenny Kravitz.
But it's Good Vibes Worldwide.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz, all of that. too.
Ludacris.
Yeah.
You do
too.
look like Lenny Kravitz's bastard child.
Yeah, I should have came out with my fro, bro.
Yeah,
I
bro.
came out with my fro to been bad.
I told Aaron that mad long ago one time he was training.
When I
I
had the
said,
fro?
has anybody ever told you you look like
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz?
Lenny Kravitz, I get Maxwell,
You
I
like
get
Marcus
all these
Houston.
motherfucking artists.
Yo.
Yo, yeah. That is wicked, bro. He really does.
It's all love, bro.
I was looking at you, I was like, you look like somebody, bro.
That's all right.
Yo.
Nah.
That is him, bro.
Nah, don't put that on me.
You
bro.
got served.
Don't
type shit
don't
right
put
here,
that on me, bro.
Yo,
Nah,
Izzy.
not Marcus.
That's all right. It's all love.
So gender wars,
bad,
we
Chris.
locked you in. You gonna be on gender wars? You gonna be a part of the panel?
I should have got
Yeah, I'm
McDonald's.
with it, bro. I'm with it to talk it.
All right, make sure you have that conversation first, and then you know what I'm saying. Let me know what's going on.
Your questions is
God, Chris.
Nah.
God, Chris.
Gender wars is gonna be crazy, bro.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
gonna
we
be a
got
team though. It's gonna be.
we got-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Like,
easy.
gender wars,
If
it's
I'm
gonna
not
be-
sitting in this hot seat, I'm over
No,
here. I'm
yeah,
chilling.
yeah.
Listen, it's gonna be us versus them. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be
Wait, so how many ladies y'all gonna have on this?
Don't worry about that.
yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Speak,
hey,
stay
look
tuned.
here, you
speaks
had to
and sip,
shoot.
y'all.
Yeah.
We out.